Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this urgently. A snake is eliminated from your life. The name will hurt you, open it immediately. Listen closely, for Archangel Michael speaks directly to you. This is no accident. Every word, every sound you hear now, is placed by divine design. Something unseen has already shifted. A hidden enemy, one that once tried to poison your peace, has been cut off. You may not see it with your eyes yet, but in the spiritual realm, the battle is already won. Archangel Michael says, a shadow that wrapped itself around your name, a tongue that whispered lies against your dreams, a voice that sought to bury your destiny, has been removed. The one whose name will sting is someone you once trusted. That fire may burn at first, but do not fear. Heaven has stripped them of power, their schemes are shattered, their whispers silenced, their attempts to delay you obliterated. Think of it like the morning sun breaking through a stormy night. You were drenched in confusion and doubt, yet now the light pierces through, warming even the coldest corners of your heart. God saw every tear you never spoke of, every silent burden you carried. He sent Michael, the warrior of heaven, to cut away what blocked your destiny. From this day, your steps are being cleared. Your name is rising where no snake can touch it. Stay with me, because what Michael reveals next will shake you. Yes, it may sting at first, betrayal always does. But better to feel the sting than live in deception, better to see the truth than let hidden poison linger. This is your confirmation, heaven is fighting for you, and heaven has already won. The shock is not only that the snake has fallen, it's in who it was. When the name comes to your mind, it will burn. You will remember the conversations, the promises, the false smiles. You may ask yourself, how could someone so close plan against me? Michael says, do not fear this pain, it is the pain that sets you free. What was removed held your progress like chains. What was destroyed blocked your blessings like a locked gate. Now the chains are falling, the gates are opening. That is why you are hearing this message now, it is heaven's confirmation that you are safe. Move forward without fear, stay until the end, for this message carries your release. Michael's words are not whispers, they are thunder in your spirit. He says, the snake is gone, but now your eyes must open to see the truth that was hidden in plain sight. Remember those delays, those doors that refused to open, the energy that drained you near that person. It wasn't coincidence, it was contamination. Michael has cut off the root, the poison can no longer touch your life. What once fed on your trust is gone forever. Yes, the name will hurt, but it will also heal. Truth always does, it may sting but it never kills. Truth shatters illusions, breaks chains and clears paths. Michael says, chains around your progress are broken, closed paths are opening, what was delayed is being released. Stay until the end, because this is not an ending, it's a beginning. The snake's elimination is the announcement of your rising. Think of the betrayal as soil now ready for your growth. What once cut you down will now become the platform for your victory. Heaven declares, nothing can stand against what has been released into your life. Stay focused, because what you are about to witness will hold your attention until the final word. Michael stands tall, sword blazing with the fire of heaven. He says, the snake has been eliminated, your season of restoration begins. Remember all those nights you whispered to God, why me, why this pain? He heard every word, every tear, every sigh, every wound counted. Heaven was preparing your vindication, today it arrives. Michael says, do not mourn the name that hurt you, that chapter is sealed. Rejoice instead, for your story is being rewritten. Pain will no longer define you, betrayal cannot chain you, what was once used to cut you down is now the stage of your rising. This message is not just words, it is a decree over your life. The snake is gone, the mask has fallen, your name is lifted where no shadow can touch it again. Even as you hear this, doors that were closed are unlocking. Opportunities that seemed impossible are now flowing into your life. Archangel Michael declares, from this moment you step into clarity, power and peace no enemy can touch. Walk boldly, for you are no longer surrounded by snakes, you are surrounded by angels, and the atmosphere of your life has shifted forever. Now every person who once doubted you, every circumstance that held you back, every voice that tried to discourage you, none of it can harm you anymore. Michael says, rise beloved, rise. The ground beneath your feet is holy, every step you take is protected. Every plan meant to destroy you has crumbled. Feel the power of this moment, feel the weight lift off your shoulders, feel the chains break. This is your turning point. The enemy thought they could steal your peace, but heaven intervened. The snake is gone and your life is ready for a new season of honor, favor and breakthrough. Michael says, today marks the beginning of your full restoration. Walk boldly, speak freely, love without fear. Your life is ascending to heights you never imagined. My dear child, if this message has touched your heart, I invite you to share your faith by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. If you feel inspired to support this mission of spreading love and light, you can contribute $50 to $100 through Super Thanks to help spread this message to even more people. Remember, every act of generosity, no matter the amount, is deeply valued and appreciated. Stay right here, every heartbeat of this moment matters, for what Michael is revealing now will shake the very foundation of your unseen world. Archangel Michael says, the snake is gone, but to understand your true elevation you must see why it was there. Every challenge, every delay, every betrayal, every whisper against you was a step in your refinement. Heaven allowed it, not to break you but to prepare you for a greater purpose. Think about it. The very person who tried to undermine your journey unknowingly nudged you toward your destiny. Their words, their actions, their seeming victories over you were actually shaping your strength, your discernment, and your clarity. Michael declares, what was meant for harm has been transformed for your good. The moment of victory has arrived because you endured what others could not see. Do not be afraid of the name that still lingers in your mind. Yes, it may sting, yes, it may bring memories of deceit, empty promises, or false smiles. But hear this, their power over you has completely ended. Their plans cannot touch you, their whispers are silenced, and every chain they tried to place has been broken. The shadow that haunted your path now bows before God's decree. Archangel Michael says, your elevation begins the instant you stop mourning the snake and start rejoicing in the sword. The sword of heaven has already cut through every darkness. Every burden that weighed on your shoulders is lifted, every enemy that sought to destroy your destiny has been rendered powerless. You are stepping into a season you once thought would never arrive. Feel it, doors that were locked are swinging wide, paths that seemed blocked are now clear, relationships that were misaligned are now falling perfectly into place. Every earthly hand that tried to stop you is now a witness to your rising. Michael declares, "Rise, for the angels surround your name, rise, for nothing hidden against you shall remain, rise, for the throne of your destiny is ready." Do not waste time lamenting the snake, it was only a shadow, a test passing through your story. Your story itself is about light, about breakthrough, about the fulfillment of every promise God whispered over your life. The pain of betrayal may echo, but the wisdom, the strength, the discernment you gained will remain. Every attack that was meant to destroy you now becomes the platform for your triumph. Archangel Michael speaks with power that shakes the unseen. The snake is gone, but the crown must now be placed on your head. Every wound you carried, every silent tear, every moment you felt alone was recorded in heaven. Today heaven celebrates your endurance. Those who mocked you will watch as you rise higher than they imagined. Your atmosphere is shifting, angels are clearing your path, placing favor where there was resistance, planting honor where there was rejection. Listen carefully. You are not returning to old cycles, you are leaving behind fear, doubt and every invisible wall that held you captive. Every stolen blessing is returning to you multiplied. Every broken piece of your life is being transformed into a masterpiece. Archangel Michael declares, "Walk with courage, rise with certainty, what has been removed will never touch you again, what is coming surpasses every expectation." Even now unseen doors are opening. Every step you take is guided, every breath is protected. What once delayed your life now accelerates with divine timing. Every hidden plan that tried to slow you is crumbling. Michael says, "The betrayal is already dust under your feet, the fire of God's hand is resting on your destiny. You are not who they said you were, you are who heaven calls you to be." Every limitation is falling, every barrier is collapsing. Feel it in your chest, the air around you is different. It carries freedom, every step is charged with angelic presence, every breath holds new power. Archangel Michael seals it, "Walk boldly for your path is guarded, speak freely for your voice carries authority, dream without fear for no snake can touch what God has marked as yours." The harvest of every tear, every prayer, every silent plea is beginning to overflow. Your story is no longer written in shadows, it is written in gold. Your destiny is breaking through into brilliance. Now is your season. The unseen forces that once mocked, laughed, or doubted you are now witnesses to your rising. Every betrayal has been turned into your advantage. Every delay is now your opportunity. Archangel Michael says, "The snake is gone, but the blessings it tried to steal are returning multiplied." Light can no longer be hidden, darkness cannot obscure the path of one anointed by heaven. You are stepping fully into divine alignment where every piece of your life is being rearranged for honor, breakthrough and favor. Stay here, for the shift is happening now. Feel the weight lift from your soul, let the joy rise in your spirit. Every step you take from this moment is under angelic protection. Your name, your path, your life is elevated beyond what you imagined. The enemy has no power, the betrayer no longer matters, the snake is gone and your destiny is fully alive, fully revealed, fully unstoppable. Archangel Michael concludes, your story is no longer shadowed. Your rise is unstoppable. Your crown awaits, walk into this new season boldly, for it is sacred, it is appointed, and it carries the full favor of heaven. The very space around you once heavy with doubt and fear now carries a holiness you can feel in every breath. Every corner of your life that felt trapped in darkness is now illuminated by divine light. Each step that once felt stuck, weighed down by uncertainty, is now flowing with ease, as if the ground itself bends to the rhythm of your destiny. Archangel Michael's presence surrounds you fully, and he declares, rise into joy, walk into peace, stand in power. Your story is no longer trapped in the chains of pain, it is unfolding in divine promise. What is coming is vast, far beyond anything your mind can imagine. Do not scroll, stay right here, for the shift happening in this moment is the unstoppable decree of heaven. Every battle you fought in silence, every moment you chose to stand when others wavered, every decision to walk in light despite the shadows around you, it has all been recorded in heaven. Michael says, the very voices that mocked you will now witness your elevation. The eyes that doubted you will see your glory. The hands that tried to block your path cannot touch what God has already sealed. Your crown is being prepared, your table is set, your name is being lifted into realms untouched by shadow. Do not look back at the pain, what was behind you cannot define your tomorrow. Michael's voice thunders, every betrayal, every delay, every whispered lie has become soil for your breakthrough. What once cut you down is now shaping your victory. The name that stung your heart will be evidence of your testimony. The snake that sought to steal your peace is gone, but the legacy of your endurance will shine like fire. Even now, unseen angels move ahead of you, preparing spaces you have never walked in, arranging favor that feels impossible and clearing paths that once seemed blocked. Michael says, do not mourn what was lost, rejoice in the breakthroughs that are coming. Your destiny is active, your future is holy, and heaven is aligning every piece of your life for favor, honor, and abundance. Doors that were long sealed are swinging open, paths that seemed hidden are now clear. The air around you is shifting. Every step you take carries divine protection, every move you make is magnetized with blessings. What was delayed is now accelerated, what was hidden is now revealed. Michael declares, the snake is gone, and what was meant to harm you now becomes the foundation of your rise. The crown of your destiny is being placed, your inheritance is arriving in full measure. Every tear, every night of unanswered prayer, every silent struggle, none of it was wasted. Heaven has recorded it all and is turning it into your advantage. Even if the world cannot see yet, the unseen realm is rejoicing over you. Michael says, you are stepping into overflow. Every stolen blessing is returning multiplied. Every broken piece of your past is being transformed into a platform for your greatness. The shadows cannot obscure your light, the darkness cannot touch the favor that heaven is releasing. What was meant to delay you is now accelerating your rise. Feel the freedom in your chest, feel the release in your spirit. Every chain that once bound you has been broken. Every barrier that tried to hold your path has collapsed. Michael declares, walk boldly, for angels surround you, speak with confidence, for your words carry authority, dream without fear, for no snake can touch what God has designated as yours. Your story is not ending in pain, it is ascending in victory, in honor, and in divine clarity. Invisible doors are opening. Opportunities that were once impossible are now flowing into your life with precision. People who were once absent are now instruments of your blessing. Favor surrounds you like armor. Michael says, the betrayal that once hurt you is now proof of your rising. The name that caused you pain is now testimony. What once seemed lost is returning, pressed down and overflowing. Your story is being rewritten, and every piece of your past is becoming a stepping stone for your elevation. Your journey is now being rewritten in gold. Every limit that once existed is falling, every shadow is dispersing. Michael declares, step fully into this chapter, walk into your overflow, rise without hesitation. The snake is gone, the crown is placed, the path is clear. Heaven has spoken and it cannot be undone. Stay here, because even as you listen, alignments are completing. The favor, the honor, the blessings, the opportunities, all are moving toward you now. The chains of your past, the wounds that seemed permanent, the whispers that tried to define you, none of them hold power anymore. Archangel Michael stands tall, sword lifted high, wings blazing with light, and says, the snake has fallen. Your season of overflow has begun. The ground beneath you is sacred. Every battle you endured was preparation for this triumph. Every tear, every night of doubt, every trial, you are now standing in the fullness of heaven's design. Walk boldly, speak powerfully, dream freely. Your destiny is revealed, unstoppable and radiant. This is the moment where heaven's decree lands in your life. Your story is no longer defined by fear or betrayal. Your steps are covered, your path is aligned, your name is lifted, and your crown is secure. Michael declares, rise into your inheritance, step into the joy that has been waiting for you. The snake is gone, the chains are broken, the crown is placed. And your destiny is unrolling in brilliance. Angels surround you, favor surrounds you, nothing can stop what heaven has declared. The victories ahead will exceed everything you have imagined. You are being positioned for honor, recognition, and blessing in every area of your life. Step forward with boldness, for no shadow remains. Every weight that once pressed upon your shoulders is lifted. The heaviness that clouded your mind, the nights when doubt whispered louder than hope, have all been replaced with the clarity of heaven's light. What is coming will not be small, it will exceed every vision you held for your life. Stay right here until the final word, because this moment carries the loudest revelation yet. Archangel Michael is still speaking. His presence blazes brighter than fire, and his voice shakes the unseen realms. He declares, the snake is gone, but now the inheritance of generations is being unlocked in your life. Consider this: what your family lost, what was stolen from your bloodline, what was hidden in shadows for decades, heaven is now placing into your hands. Every tear, every silent prayer your ancestors offered, every moment of struggle they endured was not wasted. Michael says, you are not just rising for yourself, you are rising for those who came before you and those who will come after. Every chain that tried to hold your ancestors is breaking in your presence, freedom is flowing like a river around you. This is no ordinary moment. Your life is becoming a testimony, a story that will echo for generations. The name that once hurt you will no longer haunt your heart. It will now stand as evidence that heaven never left your side. The betrayal once sharp and biting has transformed into a stepping stone, the wound once painful has become a weapon of strength. Michael seals this part with authority: rise boldly for heaven has gone before you, rise confidently for your destiny is guarded, rise joyfully for your story is not ending, it is only beginning in glory. Stay right here until the end, for this part carries the grand release of everything heaven has been building for you. Archangel Michael stands firm, sword lifted high, wings blazing, and declares, the snake is gone, but now your throne is revealed. For too long you carried questions, for too long weights that were never yours, for too long you wondered if heaven had forgotten you. But heaven was never silent. Every battle, every betrayal, every delay was shaping your unveiling. Michael says, now the waiting is over. The crown that was hidden has been placed upon your name. What was taken will be restored, what was broken will be rebuilt, what was stolen will return in overflowing measures. Do not move, what is coming next surpasses ordinary blessing. The very places where you were rejected will now celebrate your arrival. The very voices that doubted you will proclaim your rising. Paths that were blocked will open like gates of gold before you. Michael declares, step forward without fear, for the snake is no more. Step into your tomorrow with boldness, for angels guard your every step. Step into destiny with joy, for heaven has spoken and it cannot be undone. Stay here, the revelation unfolding carries the deepest secret of heaven's plan for your life. Michael says, the snake is gone, but now your inheritance of light is being unlocked. Promises over your life, blessings sealed with your name, gifts designed only for you, they were delayed, hidden, blocked, but today every delay has expired. Every hidden blessing is being revealed. Every chain that tried to restrain you is shattered. This is your turning point. The wounds that once weakened you are now your strength, the tears that once drowned you are now watering your harvest, the betrayal that once cut deep is now your testimony of survival. Michael says, do not fear the silence of people, heaven's voice is louder. Do not fear the absence of support, angels surround you. Do not fear the name that hurt you, it has no power left. Your destiny is already crowned, your season of overflow has begun. Even now unseen doors are opening, new paths are being written, opportunities are chasing your name. What once was far is now within reach, what once seemed impossible is now inevitable. Michael declares, walk with certainty, for the story of pain is closed, walk with boldness, for the chapter of glory has opened, walk with joy, for heaven has spoken and nothing can reverse it. The ground beneath your feet is sacred, every battle you endured was preparation for triumph. Every tear, every night of doubt, every unanswered prayer was building the foundation for your rise. Michael says, the name that once brought pain now brings closure. The betrayal that once stung now proves that you were chosen. The shadows that once followed you are gone and only light surrounds your path. Stay with me, do not scroll, for this is the moment where your life takes a divine turn. Doors you could not open yourself are now swung wide by angelic hands. Opportunities that seemed unreachable are being placed in your path. Blessings that were delayed are being delivered with double measure. Your future is not in pieces, it is assembling into perfection. Every fragment of your past is being transformed into a canvas for your victory. Michael declares, the snake is gone. The chains are broken. The crown is placed. Your destiny is revealed in full glory. Nothing can stop what heaven has decreed. Step forward, for this is your divine hour. Look around with spiritual eyes. The very air you breathe is charged with favor. The relationships you've been praying for are moving into alignment. Doors that were once locked are swinging open. Gifts that were hidden are being released. Michael says, walk boldly, speak confidently, act courageously, for the atmosphere is charged with your victory. Every shadow that lingered is now dissolved. Every voice that spoke against you is silenced. Even as you stand, unseen angels are arranging your steps, preparing spaces you never imagined, placing your name in positions of honor, guiding your every decision with divine precision. Michael declares, the snake is gone. The past cannot touch you. Every tear, every sorrow, every betrayal has been transformed into fuel for your rise. Your crown is secure. Your table is prepared. Your story is being rewritten in brilliance. Step fully into this new chapter. Do not look back at the pain, for it is now the soil of your triumph. The name that once cut you deeply is now your testimony. The betrayal that once blocked your path is now the launchpad for your destiny. The snake has fallen and the angels surround you. Your season of overflow, honor, and divine favor has begun. The heavens have spoken. Nothing can reverse it. Walk boldly into your destiny and receive all that has been prepared for you. The pages of your story have turned, and now the ink of heaven writes in bold letters. Archangel Michael's voice rings like a trumpet across the unseen realms. He declares, the snake is gone, but your inheritance is just beginning to unfold. Every struggle you endured, every silent tear, every time you felt overlooked was shaping you for a fullness that cannot be measured by human standards. The very chains that once bound your spirit are shattered, and the air around you vibrates with freedom. Michael says, the ground you walk on is now consecrated. Every step you take is guided, protected, and empowered by the hand of God. Feel the power rising within you. What once seemed delayed is now accelerating. Opportunities that were hidden are now being drawn into your path. Doors that were shut with heavy locks are opening wide, as if the heavens themselves have turned the key. Archangel Michael emphasizes, do not glance backward at the shadows that chased you. They no longer have authority over your life. The snake that once sought to poison your destiny has been destroyed. Its venom is gone, and your steps are paved with blessings. Even now, unseen forces are arranging your life into divine alignment. Every broken relationship, every failed plan, every disappointment that caused your heart to ache is now being reversed. Michael thunders, the very atmosphere that once carried fear is now saturated with favor. The very energies that once resisted your rise are now your support. Every hidden blessing, every promise forgotten is being delivered in abundance. The wind around you seems to carry whispers of celebration. Angels move in perfect synchronization, releasing restoration and honor with precision. What once was taken from you is now returned tenfold. Your crown is no longer invisible. Your authority is being recognized in realms unseen by human eyes. Michael declares, your voice carries power. Your words carry weight. Your name is being lifted where no shadow can reach. What was once mocked is now honored. What was once overlooked is now celebrated. Feel the magnitude of this moment. The pain that once held you captive has now become the launch pad for your victory. The betrayal that cut deep is now the proof that heaven was faithful. Michael says, you are not moving backward. You are stepping fully into glory. You are rising higher than ever before, and nothing can stop the tide of blessings released for your life. Look around in your spirit. See the paths that were once blocked now stretching wide and straight before you. See the opportunities that were once hidden now flowing effortlessly. See the faces that once doubted now witnessing your triumph. Michael declares, the season of waiting is over. The season of breakthrough is here. The harvest that was delayed is arriving in full measure. What was stolen is restored. What was broken is mended. What was lost is multiplied. Your life is no longer a story of limitation, it is a narrative of divine authority, abundant provision, and unstoppable favor. The air you breathe is charged with clarity and peace. Every step carries weight because it is guided by angels. Every decision is illuminated by the hand of God. Michael's voice grows louder. The snake is gone, but now the fullness of your destiny is being released. You will walk in realms where provision flows without struggle. You will encounter doors that swing open before you. You will meet people who are carriers of what was written for you long before your birth. All that was delayed, all that was hidden, all that was blocked is now in motion to bless your life. This is your moment of restoration, elevation, and vindication. Every burden you carried is being transformed into testimony. Every moment of rejection is now a platform for glory. Michael declares, the air around you is changing. The spiritual atmosphere is charged with your favor. Angels are preparing spaces of honor. Your name is being lifted in places of influence. Your future is aligning perfectly with what heaven has decreed. The snake is gone. The chains are broken. The crown is firmly upon your head. Nothing can stop the tide of what is coming. Feel the weight lift from your shoulders. Feel the peace that floods your heart. The past no longer dictates your present. The wounds no longer define your value. The name that caused you pain is now evidence of heaven's protection. Michael thunders, rise into your fullness. Walk into your favor. Live in your victory. The snake is gone forever and heaven has declared you unstoppable. Every blessing, every promise, every favor that was delayed is now arriving. Stay fully present because this is the culmination of everything heaven has been orchestrating for your life. Your story is no longer about survival, it is about triumph. Your journey is no longer marked by fear, it is marked by power. Your destiny is no longer shadowed by doubt, it is radiant with divine light. Michael declares, the snake is gone. The crown of destiny rests upon you. The paths are cleared. The favor is undeniable. The atmosphere of your life is rewritten. The enemy has no access. The heavens are fully aligned with your rise. Step forward boldly, for all that you see unfolding is irreversible. All that you touch is covered by angelic protection. All that you dream is sanctioned by heaven. Every step you now take is a declaration. Every breath you draw is infused with divine strength. Every word you speak is backed by the authority of heaven. Michael's wings spread wide, casting light across every shadow of your past, and he proclaims, "The snake is gone, but now the glory of your life is being fully revealed." Walk in it. Live in it. Carry it boldly. Your season has come. Your throne awaits. Your destiny cannot be hindered. Stay present until the end, because this wave of revelation is the ultimate fulfillment of heaven's plan for you. And now the air around you carries a vibration of triumph. Every step you take is guided by unseen hands, every breath infused with peace that cannot be shaken. Archangel Michael's presence surrounds you like fire and light, and he declares, "The snake is gone, and nothing that once tried to hinder you can return. What was lost is restored, what was delayed is accelerated, what was stolen is returned multiplied." Feel it. The heaviness that once shadowed your thoughts is evaporating. The weight of past betrayals no longer presses down. Your spirit is rising, lifting into the realm of favor where nothing can touch the promises that heaven has written over your life. Michael says, "The chains are broken. The doors are open. The paths are cleared. You are walking in alignment with what was always yours." Even the name that once caused pain cannot cast a shadow here. It serves only as a reminder of how far you've come, proof of your endurance and evidence of heaven's perfect timing. Michael proclaims, "Your story is alive, vibrant, and unstoppable. Every chapter that was delayed is now arriving, every blessing that was withheld is now being released. Step into it boldly, for your season is unstoppable. The unseen realm rejoices over you. Angels move in orchestrated precision, aligning circumstances, preparing people, and opening doors that you never even knew existed. Every element of your life that once resisted you now bows to the power of God's decree. Michael's sword shines, a symbol of protection and divine authority, and he commands, "Rise without fear. Move with confidence. Speak with power. Your destiny cannot be stolen, interrupted, or diminished. You are covered, and your victory is permanent." This is not a fleeting moment. This is a transition into fullness, into overflow, into divine favor that will remain unshaken. Every delay, every obstacle, every shadow from the past has now been transformed into fuel for your rise. Michael ends this declaration with a thunderous voice, "The snake is gone. Your crown is placed. Your inheritance is activated. Walk forward into everything heaven has prepared for your story has entered a season of unstoppable triumph."